How's it going, folks? The band Godspear has recently released a new song called "Where Sorrows Die." I'm looking forward to this. I'm expecting some nice power metal vibes going on. Without further ado, let's give this bad boy a listen. Rangers, go.
Through vales and fields I roam, through the land cloaked in shadows, calling me to be rid of burdens, whisper of oblivion. Where lies the end of all? Does salvation hide? As the sun bows low, will darkness ride far away? When the earth meets the sky, I seek the valley where sorrows die, drifting away on the river of fears. No solace comes from the passing of years. No strength is left in me, overwhelmed by my burden. Night will fall before ends my journey and bring relief. When can I close my eyes? Will rest find me soon? Clouds have filled the skies and hid the moon. Away when the earth meets the sky, I see the valley where sorrows die. Floating away on the river of fears, no solace comes from the passing of years.
Man, what an expertly crafted ballad here. I loved it. I'm always a sucker for a nice ballad. And I mean, this really hits the nail right on the head. I mean, just really stellar, beautiful melody, lovely acoustic work. It rises, when it needs to really bring that impact in, giving you goosebumps and all that stuff. It just really is well done. It's emotional through the vocals and the music. And again, lovely, lovely melody. There's like a beautiful kind of story being told here, and you can feel it. You can really, really feel it. Sometimes a ballad, it's just kind of what's on the surface, and there's not any real depth to it. And so when that happens, the point of a ballad is to really, really kind of invoke emotion in you and really just take you on a journey in a sense, but not like a crazy, fantastical, wild power metal epic journey. It's much more grounded while still being grand, and this song just really, really checks all the boxes for a killer ballad, in my personal opinion. It's just got all the right elements that makes it infectious and really carry the weight of what they're singing about and everything. If this band like releases, I don't think this band has released like a full album yet or anything like that. If they do, this song's got to be the final track. I mean, it's got to. It's got to. As it's in my opinion. Sometimes I feel like a killer ballad is kind of wasted when it's thrown in at like track 5 or 6. It's always nice to have kind of a break, between like a lot of speedy stuff or this and that. But I like more of like a mid-tempo kind of song, to kind of break that up in like track 5 or 6. And then the final track either has to be absolutely grand and epic scale to outshine the rest of the album, just to really leave you with that lasting impact, or end with a very somber, emotional, melodic, lovely ballad to really round out the album, and it really lets it all kind of sink in. So, anywho, I mean, I kind of went off on a tangent there, but this song's just killer. I love the acoustic guitar work. The guitar work was just amazing in this song. I really like the solo, because even the solo, it's interesting because the solo, like instrumental part, like kind of in the bridge and whatnot, I feel like is somewhat unorthodox. There's like a method to the madness in a sense, because there is melody there, but it's a little bit it's not chaotic or anything, but it just a somewhat unorthodox way of going about that solo section in there, with just the melody and the way that it's played and things like that. It's not very straightforward. There's a little bit of flair added to it and this and that, and it works. It could almost like take away from the song because of the nature of it, but it doesn't. It's done very carefully. So I thought that was really neat. It adds a little bit more character kind of to the song, a little bit more movement, because with it being a ballad, especially in the melody, it's got a very nice melody, but it's not really all over the place. But you really get a little bit more of that in the bridge and the solo, and I thought that was really well done. Plus, just like in the acoustic guitar playing, it's just really nice. A lot of color there in the notes and the way that it's played, and and then you have like the keyboard adding a bit of a synth, not like synth, but like symphonic kind of elements there in the background. That again, just it breathes life into the song, and helps add richness to the sound. And then the vocals. I mean, I really like the vocals, because they're really solid right off the rip. I thought that was really nice. It was interesting because while I was listening to it, I could almost hear like if the vocals were a little bit lower, that'd be cool. Just in that section, because then in the chorus they really go. But I wasn't sure how high they were going to be able to go for the chorus, because in the verses, in the somber kind of feeling, it was interesting that the vocalist kind of starts off a bit higher than what one might expect them to start with this sound and with this kind of a song. So I was like, okay, they're already like up there a bit. It's not like lower or anything. So I was like, how's this going to play out? Is this really going to be like the max that we're going to get vocally, you know? But then like when the chorus, he really shines, really, really goes even higher, but has such a clarity in his voice. I was just very impressed with that. And it's just great. And again, I love the melody. I love the lyrics. They're very engaging. And just the where sorrows, it's so infectious. It's so you want to sing along with it, and it's just very nice lyrics, very nice melody, and it's just. I mean, it's just very well done. I'm incredibly impressed. You know, all the musicianship was really solid, and but I mean, in particular, I love the guitar work, but everything else really played a nice part. And then the vocals are just crystal clear and just great delivery with the emotion. It just all comes together and works beautifully. Incredibly, incredibly well done ballad here. I loved it. I loved it. So that's that. I'm looking forward to what this band continues to do because clearly there's a lot of talent here, a lot of potential here with this band. So I'm very, very excited. But let me know in the comments down below, folks, what you think of this song. Let's talk about it all, and I'll catch you all next time. Ranger, out.